Oh yeah. Oh, I only have 2 minutes, by the way. It's going to be quick, and Dennis has 2 minutes too. Eve could only pick one or two people from. We had to keep it small, right? So at first he wanted to go with the best looking of the groomsmen. He said no. He wanted to go with the most wealthy groomsmen. He said no. Then he wanted to go with the most intelligent groomsmen. He said no. And then he asked me one more time, and I couldn't say no 3 times. So here I am. I've used up 45 seconds. Here we go. Eve is an excellent man. Eve is a brother. Eve is intelligent. Eve speaks amazing English. Eve, this isn't gonna work. I can't read your handwriting. I'll have to do my own stuff. Yeah, no, but if there's anyone here who's actually feeling scared or nervous or uneasy or just very nervous, just scared, not knowing what's next to come, you're either about to give your speech or you just married a Congolese man named Kalala. But no, really though, Eve, amazing man. I can't say enough words about you. You are just a brother to me. I don't even remember how I met you, probably through Dennis or something like that. And just our friendship has just exploded. And yeah, I just love you so much. You see, we have a huge family here. A lot of them are here, just one big family. And Eve's always been the white sheep of the family. Is that the same? White sheep? But yeah, I remember when Faith first started going to Ottawa a lot, and we were no one really thought too much of it at first, but after a while it's like, ain't nobody got time for that. Why is she going all the time? And, so now we know the reason. But yeah, God put these two together, and He did it even through long distance, and God can use any means, even Christian mingle. So yeah, Faith is my cousin. I love you so much. She looked so beautiful today walking down the aisle. I was in, not tears, but welling, and I was just so happy for you. I couldn't even, when you started praying, I couldn't take my eyes off of you, and then I saw someone taking pictures, so I decided I might as well close my eyes. But yeah, I consider you a sister to me. Eve, Faith lived with us for a few years, and yeah, you're a sister to me. And Eve, I can't say enough about you. I've looked up to you so much in terms of spirituality and all those kind of things. You didn't officially mentor me, but I really looked up to you when I was growing up. Yeah. So one last thing, Faith. Some of you might not know, in our African culture, we like to eat. And it's part of the wife's job to feed the man. So Faith, we really need you to feed Eve. I think he's about $1.20 soaking wet. You've heard of the freshman 15, we need the newlywed 90. So yeah, blessings in your marriage. I know 2 minutes and 5 seconds, so yeah.
I am not happy to be following that. For multiple reasons. He's used up all my time. Little brothers, they use up all your parents. It takes more to help me along. Tell me if I do this right. Wow, brother! Is that right? I heard another one. Huh? So, have you ever been on a play date? Because my last play date happened in September of 2007. And what happens? My mom is at the grocery store, and this guy approaches her. And I think it's been mentioned before about the amount of black people in North Bay. Back then, there was less. And it's not like it's gotten so much better. The other day, I was walking on the street, and literally a guy had to get my attention. What? I'm so happy to see you. And he's yelling across the street. But so this is 2007, and my mom sets me up on this plate. It says, you gotta meet this guy. I think you guys could be really good friends. Those are the words that are coming out of my mouth.
I remember.
And we start hanging out more. He starts coming over more. I said, wow. He's gonna come over. He says he's gonna spend 2 days. He stays 3 days. He says he's gonna spend 1 day. He stays a week. Wow. This guy. I mean, he's getting a taste for Kenyan cooking, if you know what I mean. And one day there's gonna be a time where this guy is going to say, I don't just want Kenyan cooking on Saturday or on Sunday, the whole week. And he's gonna come to my parents. Wow, Mama Dennis, I just want to throw something there. and he's gonna say, what do you have for me? So fast forward a few years. And now Eve is living in Ottawa, Faith is living in North Bay. And you've heard it mentioned before, Faith starts going to Ottawa all the time. I mean, I'm saying she's gonna stay 2 days, she stays a week. She doesn't announce she's coming, she stays a month. And you can't even see her here. And I started thinking, wow, she's really liking the cooking in Ottawa. And one day there's gonna come a time when she's gonna go and say, what do you have for me? And that day is culminating today. And I wanna say, I'm so happy to be involved in this day. I'm one of those people who did not see it coming at all. But I am so happy to be involved in this. And I think I've learned something over my last year of marriage. I'm the person who's been married the longest year, minus my wife. She's equal to me. And I've learned something. This is a special gift. And I will look at the married people and say, it's a special gift that you probably don't even realize how precious it is. I didn't realize it then, I don't realize it now, but I know how important it is and how special it is. So treasure it as something that you don't know the value of, but you know it's extremely valuable. And people have said it over and over again, and I was thinking, wow, they're really taking what I wanted to say, but God has brought you together in a way that's visible, that so many people keep repeating it over and over. God has brought you two together, and so treasure this marriage, this relationship. And please, before you have kids, call us. We'll try to match it. You call it a while. Okay. Thank you for letting me be part of this day. Faith, you look incredible. Eve, you look very good. God bless you guys.
Thank you. That concludes the first part of the speeches. We do have 3 of the family, parent / kind of speeches after, but we're going to do the cake cutting right now. So for pictures and whatnot, it will be at the back. If you haven't seen the cake, very African-looking cake, very, very cool. So we'll give you a couple minutes to move to the back. Please let the bride and groom get there first. Once the cake has been cut, the kitchen staff is going to whisk it away and cut it up for serving, and it will come back to us as dessert after the final speeches. So we'll just ask the bride and groom to move to your cake, please. Thank you.